and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And now, please welcome your 2028 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On the Bills sideline is their head coach. His guy's looking good early off to the 2-0 start. And on the other side, the Steelers head coach. His guy's also 2-0, so this is a good measuring stick matchup early in the season. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from the Steel City. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024 at quarterback, Josh Allen.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
First down.
Again, it's Allen to the air. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. 9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
For the field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
So as he takes the field, Mike, he's coming off an incredibly productive game, and it's really the 4 touchdowns that stands out to us. But to him, all he could think about all week is eliminating the 2 interceptions. He told us, he said, I have to continue to be productive and have the positive plays, but at the same time, I've got to do a better job eliminating the negative.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
16-yard pickup on that ball. That's a Steeler first down.
Cut 19! Not 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A pickup of 21 on that connection. Good for a Steeler first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That's hard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Exiting the pocket right. Now, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Tyler Bassett for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll return this from the 10. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready now for their second drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 31 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down. It's out. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 17 yards on the game, and now they've got first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. It is brought in the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 4th TD grab of the season. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bills are on top. It's now 10-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Steelers offense ready to take over for their second possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? You pooch it, you kick it out the back of the end zone, and I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line, because the difference in 3 points over the course is not.
That is caught side of the end zone. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase,
that is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This is caught 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Steelers. Here's pass now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers are out to a 21-10 lead.
21. Bills 10. Connor Bass set to kick off.
throwing the touchdown. Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Now it's Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
From the gun, it's Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete. On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt.
good coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Oh, they had a shot there, hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone. Come back out to the 20. The Steelers offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
7 Pirates, Mustang 19. 18, Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Bills. Pearson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bills are back within 4. It's 21-17. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Ensuing kickoff return here, brought back past the 25. They're going to begin this next drive at the 26.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return, you got a short field, and this offense has a chance to steal some points here before half. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got it inside the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Cup 19, scoop.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Bills offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
To the middle of the field, caught by Shakir. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing again, it's Allen. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. To throw again, it's Allen. Now he's just going to flip this forward.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterbacks have been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly...
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buffalo. On is McPherson for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills will cut the deficit down to 4. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Gravity line. Ready.
He'll look to throw. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. This This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
19 Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out for Jones. That's caught! And he's got another one. Touchdown Steelers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Passes hit is good. And the Steelers will extend this third-quarter lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. The Bills offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Start on the ground. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The tight end Kincaid in motion. Allen on 3rd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Upper Harris scouted it. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo. One more time going up top with Allen. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Man in motion, heading right. 3rd down, it's Allen. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. Miller now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught by Judy, working his way across the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll look to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 49-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set. Shot 50, shot 50. 7, 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know...
Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the one. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now this looks like a design run, and he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get an even 20 on that one. That's a Steeler first down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they'll take this down inside the 35. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Mustang 19.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Going up top to the goal line and in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Pittsburgh. After point drop by Bass. He's got it. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. the touchdown. Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. And now the hill to climb has gotten steeper. They had the safety the last time they had a football. That led to a touchdown a moment ago. So the deficit going in the wrong direction. I'll try to right the ship here. It's 1st and 10. Finding space at the 40. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Now Allen on 1st down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Play action. It's Allen. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Second down.
Allen now on 2nd down. All alone is the tight end, Kincaid. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up. Here's Allen. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's deep on the back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Maxwell Harrison.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
It's 2nd down.
The tight end Kincaid in motion. To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready. Buffalo 18, 6.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw on the move is caught. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 5 at the
19
20-yard
tight,
line.
19 tight.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Steady.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Steelers are able to extend the lead.
Bills 27. Pass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that run.
Back to the left side, taken in by Coleman. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing again is Allen. And he's in! Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
The Bills are turning up.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. That is hot. And they get the two-point conversion. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, right?
They'll drop to throw. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. He'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and
Here we
goal.
go. Check.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers are going to extend their lead.
It's the score. Steelers 58. Bills 35. Tyler Bass set to
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll return this from the 11. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Throwing on second down. It's out. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. At the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Third down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
another 3 and out.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And for all the interceptions that he's thrown this game, kind of wish he would have gotten the message sooner. If it's not there, just get rid of it. Sometimes the best play in football is don't try to force it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Pass. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to take possession.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 18 Pioneer. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. And great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 2nd down, Allen. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A final shot now for Allen. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They continue their winning ways